What's going on, guys? Welcome to another BFL video. Today we have the last regular season stop for the volunteer division. We are on my home body of water, Wattsbar Lake, and to be honest, I was pretty nervous about this tournament. A couple of the reasons why I was pretty nervous about it was because the lake is not fishing like it should be. The lake is kind of going towards a downhill slope the past 2 or 3 years. They don't bite like they used to for some weird reason, and also I'm doing well in points and I want to have a solid tournament, and with it being your home body of water, there's a lot more pressure on you to do good because you're expected to do good. And fortunately we had a pretty solid finish, cut another check and everything. Going into this tournament we were sitting, I believe, 19th in points, so sitting pretty good in points. Need another solid day for points. Again, you know, it's your home body of water, you want to do well. There was not much of practice footage because, in all honesty, I mainly sat behind my Humminbird and idled a lot because it is June, Tennessee River Lake, so you know those fish are going to be deep, and that's how I caught pretty much every single fish I weighed in besides one. So you guys stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys at the end to break down how I caught those fish. How long of a drive did you say you had up here? About 2 hours?
It was about an hour and a half. You got him?
Yeah.
Get the net for you.
I think it's a bass. Yep. There we go.
Good deal, dude.
Should be a keeper. Here's 17 inches. Biggest thing when you catch them deep like that, that fish came out of 26 foot of water, is you gotta take care of them. You gotta put these weights on them so they don't.
To know about how long it's taking for your weight to hit the bottom.
That's
Is
what
there
I
a
can tell you.
method to it?
Go to a pool, and then just, cause every weight's different.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Oh, you got another?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on fire, dude.
Here, right here he comes.
Oh, I missed him. Sorry about that.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, you got a paint handle on there, don't you?
I got a. It extends out. Thank you.
That's pretty smart.
See what I was talking about? How they got those sores on them and everything.
Yeah.
So that might keep. I hope he's 15 inches. Okay, he's 16.
You're on fire.
Please be number 5.
Oh, I think he is. I think he is.
Thank you. I don't know, he's shrinking. He ain't gonna make it. Thank you, Lord.
Oh, he made it. Yeah.
Nah, he's little. Okay.
Got him. Net.
Yeah, it's a good one. You feel it? Okay. He might help me out. I don't know if he'll keep or not. Look there. Where's he hooked? Oh, he'll keep, but I don't think he'll help me. Yeah, you can't see the fish. It was right here, but it was 4 pounds.
4 pounds running. That's a 10 spot in that. Did you get a good hook in on it? Yeah. Cody Seaberg coming in next on the motor side out of Powell with 3 today. 7 pounds, 2 ounces, 6 spot right now for you, Cody. Thank you.
All right, guys, had a pretty solid tournament. Ended up 19th with a little over 7 pounds, and I lost one fish that would have put me in the top 5, if not the top 3. It was over 4 pounds. You guys, I'm not going to show the clip, but I'll play a sound over. Net, good net.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Come on.
yes, it was a 4-pounder.
Oh my God.
And as you all heard, unfortunately, you heard a snap, like a 22 going off. My rod actually broke above my first guide. I don't know what happened exactly. I don't know if I dropped the rod or if I had a bad spot in it or if it was just time for it to go, you know, God's timing and everything. So, but it was odd because 4 or 5 flips before that, I caught a 3-pounder. Or one that was very close to 3. It's probably like a 285 or something. I caught it and I cold up. That was the biggest fish I had at the time. And then a few flips later, I actually broke that rod. And once I broke the rod, my line was still on, and I was just hand lining the fish in. And the 4-pounder, it was at least 4, 4 1/4. And I don't really big eye fish much. I try not to, but that fish alone, if I could have had another half a second, the co-angler could have got it in the net. But it came off right beside the co-angler's seat, passenger seat, and that's fishing. I also had a couple more pull off deep. You know, you set down on them. It's kind of hard at first, especially when you're fishing as deep as I was, to tell how good they were. But the one that I did hook for, I mean, literally, it was just enough for me to bow my rod over and get like 2 or 3 cranks on the reel. And it felt like another solid fish. It probably could have been another 3-pounder or so. And but I'm not asking for pity or anything. That's just my sob story. I had an opportunity to do well. That's all you can ask for. The good Lord provided me the opportunity. I just did not capitalize. But I'm going to give you guys a quick breakdown of how I caught my fish. And as you all know, the deep bite. The only thing I could really get bit on tournament day was the big shaky head with the big worm. This is a homemade shaky head. It's a football head, 1/2 ounce, and with a good old-fashioned zoom trick worm. Green pumpkin, watermelon red. It didn't really matter what color. They were biting it pretty good. And that I was throwing a Dixie Custom 7-foot medium heavy with a Shimano SLX 150. I think it was a 7.2 gear ratio, 15-pound fluorocarbon. The whole shebang on my deep bite. And I went shallow just to, one, because my deep bite, it didn't last as long as I was thinking it would. And I didn't capitalize. You know, I had that one pull off, and I had a couple more that probably could have, you know, if they would have actually ate it. I was watching my live scope. That probably could have actually helped me out. But once my deep bite kind of slowed down, I went shallow. And again, this is the same setup I was using at South Holston. This is not the actual rod, I'm sorry. The actual rod is broke right now. I'm hoping that D will fix it for me. But again, Dixie Custom meat stick, Corrado, 20-pound fluorocarbon. This one right here is an 8 gear ratio. The 70 is the big deal because you don't want a whole lot of line out whenever you are flipping. And again, the same deal up there at South Holston. 1/2 ounce angler tungsten flipping weight, pegged, 4/0 owner jungle flipping hook, which in my opinion is the best, absolute best flipping hook you can use. And and the good old-fashioned green pumpkin reaction innovations beaver. Really just typical Tennessee River stuff, fishing those ledges, those main bars and everything. I'm not going to give too much information. Obviously the video of a lot of the spots were blurred. It's my home body of water. I don't fish for a living. I'm not going to show you all the exact spots, and that's why some of the spots that, you know, where I broke that 4-pounder, or lost that 4-pounder I should say, and broke my rod, and the same with that one almost 3-pounder that I caught. Not going to show you guys. I mean, I hate to be like that, but I will say that I was flipping a little bit of a steeper bank on that, but it's just so, you know, if I showed it to you, everybody and their brother would fish it. Now I hope you guys respect that. But in all, a solid tournament. Finished up 19th, another top 20, another decent little check. I really wish I didn't follow my face on Norris, because I feel like I would be right there in the running for AOY. My average finish other than Norris, it would have been like, you know, 13th or so, 14th, something like that. The next BFL we have is the Super Tournament on Cherokee. Looking forward to that one. No, also not, because September, October time frame is very tough, especially here in East Tennessee. And what I like to do, it's there's a chance that I might not be able to do it. So just hopefully we can put together a decent first day to make sure we make the regional. And obviously I would love to fish the second day in the Super Tournament. If you're fishing the second day, you're getting paid, and you always have a shot at winning on the second day. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out all my social media links down below. And that's all I have for you guys. God bless, and catch them big.